how to hit bombs by keeping your head behind the ball.
When I look at the world's longest drivers, they all have one similarity when it comes to what their head is doing, sort of in the downswing, especially impact and a little after impact.
It's not going forward, I'll just say that.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to get into your lead side with, you know...
Shift your weight over your front foot, keep moving that way?
Yeah.
No.
Really? So I see it, to me it looks a little bit more like maybe a baseball player hitting a home run.
I would say that hitting driver is almost identical to hitting home runs.
Right. It's like playing t-ball.
Yeah. And because of how much force we're putting into the front foot, we see some things happen. Right. We see head kind of backing up.
Right, that sort of straight line that we have talked about before. Why don't you show them at home?
Okay, so...
Right, so they get this nice straight line, and the head is on that same path as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So everything's angled back away from the target.
Right. So in the early part of the downswing, you know, there might be just a hair with driver of the head moving back with our upper spine going into maybe a little bit of extension, but as soon as we start the downswing, you see these guys' heads like drop and go back.
So it stabilizes really soon after transition. So they might fall just a little bit left, but once that force starts to hit the front foot, their head stabilizes and starts to go away from the target.
Right.
And it never ever gets out in front of the ball.
So what do you think the advantages of having your head feel like it's behind the ball at impact, especially with driver? What do you think some advantages to that would be?
Well, it allows you to be able to hit a little more up through the golf ball.
So up on the ball, yeah.
It allows your body to open up.
Yeah.
So if you don't stay behind the ball, in order to get this ball elevated, you have to stay square and kind of flip at it.
Right.
If I stay back behind it, I can open, which is what a home run hitter does. You know, they're back like this. Boom, staying back behind it.
Yep. The other thing I was thinking too is it helps you deliver the club to the inside of the golf ball, something so many people that slice it struggle with, right? So being able to stay to the inside of the golf ball, that's a big part of it, I feel like, too.
Oh yeah, if you're moving forward, you're probably coming and hitting the outside of the ball.
Right. If you split that ball in half, you imagine it's 2 semicircles, right? Let's try to hit the inside of that ball. Let's not try to get the club to the outside.
Or as I recently saw in a Lee Trevino video,
yeah,
the back of the ball is 6 o'clock, and he says you're trying to hit 7.
Exactly.
You know, that's kind of, you're not getting on the outside of that ball ever.
Right, right. Yeah, so I think it presents a lot of opportunities for some more speed, more distance. You can rotate, right? Anything else you can think about, maybe with the head?
Well, speed and distance are good things. It also makes it go straighter because you're able to get that path going in the right direction.
Right. Cool. Well, let's hit some bombs, huh?
Let's do it.
We can slow our swings down and we can show them.
We'll be able to show you from face on. Let me get out of the camera picture here.
So get my head as far in front of this ball as possible.
And hit down on it and try to make the ball bounce off the ground in front of you right there.
So let's see if I can hit a little bit of a high fade. That's kind of my typical shot shape. Got a hair of a draw on it.
Backwards fade. Little tiny draw.
See, if anything though, when after impact, I almost came back this way.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah. My turn. Let's see what mine does.
We need to get more loose in the next video.
Second swing of the day here. Here we go.
There's your high fade.
Who needs warm up?
Pretty nice.
That's pretty good.
Yep. Cool, so we'll slow those down. You guys can see how our heads move down and then slightly back.
Yeah.
You know, we can draw a line on them too. You can really see that movement. I'll try to bring up some long drive guys too so they can see that as well.
Awesome.
Cool.
Hope you enjoyed it.